Excuse me. Hello out there in YouTube land. It's your man, not your boy, Teddy Fame, formerly of Tony Williams Platters. Back at it again with another video, with another live stream. I don't say videos, live streams. That's all I do now. No videos, just live streams. So I'm a little late today, just a little, but I have a good reason. Today, I was on a photo shoot for a commercial for, check this out, Medicare. Medicare is, they put their commercials out every once in a while. So they wanted some photos of an older person going through his regular day routines. And they're going to be pictures that they're going to be posted online in different places for their promotion of Medicare, which in a year I'll be eligible for, because I'm 64 now, and I'll be 65 next year, and then I'll be eligible to become a Medicare recipient. So today, I just got back. Just got back from the photo shoot. The photo shoot actually was in San Diego. So I had to drive 3+ hours. It's usually like a 2+ hour drive, but with traffic, add an hour to that. And the photo shoot was at 10:30, so I left my home. I live in LA, so Los Angeles. So I left my home at 7:30, and believe it or not, it was a lot of freaking traffic. Matter of fact, there was an accident, some car wrecked. And I actually got there at 10:30 exactly. Can you believe that? 10:30 exactly, I got there. So I was lucky to make it on time. Nice little piece of change for that too. Just to say, yeah, to pay you well. So I'm a model, actor, singer. So this was more of a model's job, not an acting job, because this is all pictures. So this was a good-looking dude, even at 64, right? So this was a modeling job. I also found out that I'm going to be appearing with Wayne Brady on Let's Make a Deal October 28th. So it hasn't been finalized yet. I probably shouldn't even mention it, but I just got a message from my agent letting me know that. So put that out there. Done a couple. Luckily, here's the thing. Although there's an actor strike going on, it's primarily for TV and film, and I think theater. It doesn't affect commercials. That's totally different. So the commercial actor's life is pretty much continuous. It hasn't been affected. And I'm a commercial actor. Eventually I might do some film and TV, but right now I want to get in commercials because there's more opportunities for work. And I've been working, so I'm lucky. So, let me tell, hold on a second. I wanted to always do this and make sure when I see the YouTube, how they call it, the YouTube, when I see myself on the YouTube, then I know, and I see myself on the YouTube. So that's a good thing. Just make sure it's working. YouTube. When I see myself on the YouTube, there you go. I got the sound and everything. Looks kind of good. Sorry, I'm not, I'm just changing clothes. Matter of fact, take a look. See the makeup? I had to take it off. Dude, I don't even have eyebrows. Check this out. I got eyebrows. They did a fantastic job with makeup to give me these eyebrows. Because I'm wiping them off, the eyebrows are gone. So I'm going to rock these eyebrows for a while. And I'm glad I got to put it on a line. So now it's there. So everybody gonna see the eyebrows. Where was I? So yeah, us commercial actors, we're not affected by the strike. Thank goodness. And I got a message, an email from my union rep letting me know that they're going back to talking tomorrow with these people about this business, about giving us our fair share. And I think we might come, this strike might end soon. It's been going on since May. It's probably the longest active strike I know of. And it's been rough for a lot of us, you know. Luckily enough, some of us have put enough money away that we can live off of that until it's time to go to work again. But that's running low too, so let's get some work done. Anyway, today's live stream, I'm going to be talking about not so much Tony Williams as much as about myself a little. And I'm saying myself because I'm going to be talking about, hold on a second, it's kind of warm in here. Let me make sure my air conditioner is rocking right. Nope, it isn't. It will be. It is now. So as I was saying, I'm going to tell you guys about the time that my family actually got to see me singing with the Platters. It was 83, because I joined in 82. So I think it was either 83 or 84. We were performing in New York. Matter of fact, we performed twice in New York, so they got to see me 2 times. They got to see me in Manhattan at the Beacon Theater on West Broadway. Not the the Beacon Theater? Yeah, the Beacon Theater, I'm sorry. I was so sure, I forgot the name of the theater. It's been a while. And they also, we did one of those free concerts in the park where there was a few of the oldies, it was an oldies night. And so, you know, the people could come out for free. So my family came out to that. I think I don't know, I can find some pictures somewhere with us, with them there. I know I got some somewhere. I should have looked for that and had that ready when I was doing this live. But my brothers, 3 of my brothers, and my mother came to see me. And they were excited, and they were like fans. It's funny seeing your parents, seeing your family members, seeing you as an entertainer in a famous group, and how they react and respond to you. It's funny. It is. They kind of changed the way they was acting towards me after that, you know, because they saw by that. No, was I singing? No, I wasn't singing lead yet. Still singing background, but I'm straight. I'm flat in the middle. So there's the bass, and there's the baritone, and me tenor in the middle, and there's the female, and there's Tony. So I'm in the middle. You can't miss me. I'm dead in your eyesight. And so if you're looking at this group, you're gonna see me right in the middle. So I could see they were impressed, if that's the word, of seeing their family member up there singing in this famous group as a member. Great feeling. Matter of fact, I'll tell you about the time when my mother came without my brother. She came, that's the first time that any of my family members saw me. We were at the Beacon Theater and in New York. and we were doing a show with I think it was the Drifters, the Coasters, and the Del Vikings, and us the Platters. We're the headliners, as always, as most of the time. So my mother came to see us, and I made sure my mother had a not exactly front row, but right in the middle and close to the front, maybe 7 or 8 rows back, but dab in the middle, and I'm right in the middle, right? So before we came on, I was peeking out as the other groups were performing. I would peek out from the side of the stage out to the audience, and I could see her, and I could see her enjoying watching these performances. And I was happy to see her enjoying watching these performances. You have to remember, this is her era. These groups are the groups she grew up with. So this is her music. You know, I was born in 1959. So she was 20 years old when she had me in 1959. So she grew up like 55, 54, 55, 56, 57. You know, she was a teenager, and she grew up with these groups. So these are groups, and they had, the Platters had hit records back then. So of course she was a fan of these groups. And Drifters, the Coasters, the Del Vikings, they all had hit records. So she knew all these songs. So you could see her really enjoying the times that she was there. So now it's our time to come out. My mother, my mom, funny. So we come out, and the shows get started. We in the groove start doing our thing. So after the first song, before so when the music stopped after the first song, and we talking to get ready to start the second song, my mother stands up and yells out, "That's my son Teddy right there in the middle. That's my son. That's my son." She looking at the audience. "That's my son." I'm like, sit down. You embarrassing me, man. But I understood. She was like, "Wow, that's my son up there." You know? And I was embarrassed, but I was happy and I was proud that I actually did something like that. Every child will want to have a moment in life where the parent is proud of what you achieved. Every child, I'm sure, you ask any child, they would love for a moment like that to happen in any field or endeavor that they're challenging themselves to or trying to achieve. And not ever believing or thinking that ever was going to happen to me in music, considering the odds of me making it in the music business, coming from where I came from, getting these opportunities and these breaks. It's like a once in a million chance. It's like hitting a lottery, for a lot of people, especially at my age, because I was only 22 years old when I joined the group in 82, and everybody else was like 20, 25, 30, 40 years older than me. The youngest person closer to my age in the Platters was at least 20 years older than me. So if I'm 22, he was like 40 something, right? And so I'm like a fish out of water. So this is all brand spanking new to me. You know what I'm saying? Exciting. And I had so much fun being a member of the Platters. I had so much fun just traveling around. I think more than anything else, the touring and going to different cities, different countries, meeting all kinds of people, and everybody showing you love because your position in life at that time. it's beyond the word. You can't even really find the words to describe that. It's undescribable, kind of, to tell you what I was feeling like. It's almost like, man, I gotta pinch myself. And this, am I dreaming? Is this really happening? I found myself saying that a few times while being a member. I remember the first time I went to Japan. Oh my God, that was a pinch yourself experience. I'm in freaking Japan. Wow, never, ever, 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 ever would have imagined for any reason being in Japan. And the funny thing is, a few years later, in the 90s, Japan was my home for 10 years. 10 years I lived in Japan. That's after I left the Platters. 10 years I lived in Japan performing as an entertainer because of my connections of being a member of the Platters. 10 years. And yes, I learned to speak Japanese. Boku wa 20 gurai Nihon sunde imashita. So I just said in Japanese that I lived in Japan for about 10 years. I'm surprised I can still remember some Japanese because this is 2023. I left Japan like, what, 2001 or something like that? So it's over 20 years. And I would think if you don't use these languages, you're going to lose them or forget them. Because I don't speak Japanese on a regular basis. I spoke Japanese every day living there because you have to with certain people. But I spoke some Japanese every day. I didn't have to speak Japanese. A lot of Japanese, because a lot of Japanese people knew English and they preferred me speaking English because they wanted to learn English from me. I want to learn Japanese. They want to learn English. So they don't want me to speak Japanese to them. They want me to speak in English so they can learn English. Funny, huh? But I'm gonna do a whole series after I finish talking about the Platters and my time being a member of the Platters. I'm going to do a whole series of my life as an entertainer because of me being a member of the Platters and what happened to me after I left the Platters. Oh, those were the best times of my life because I was actually performing as Teddy Fame and not as Teddy Fame, a member of the Platters. So I got some great stories about that time that I'm looking forward to talk about. So, is there anything else to add to this? I don't think there's much more I need to add to this. There's not much more to talk about. It was great shows that my family came to see me. Great memories. I'll cherish those memories for the rest of my life. What else? I don't want to divulge too much about my time because I want to even it out, lay it out through a series of videos. So I got 10 years worth of stories. So what I'm basically doing is jumping back and forth through different years. Like right now, we're talking about 83, 84. And I had already talked about 85. Well, no, I don't think I talked about 85. But I did talk about 86, 87, and 88. Those years, they actually featured me in some lead on 2 songs in the show. Wash the Shore and Shout. So I did those 2 songs. So, and And in the beginning, well, this is 83, 84, so I joined the group in 82. So I was, what, 23, 24 around this time we're talking about. And more great moments. I like those times. I had fun in doing those times. I don't want to just ramble. Sometimes I have to think, so I'm rambling because I'm thinking about what else to talk about for that. But yeah, I'm going to leave this video is going to be a little short. This live stream is going to be a little shorter than the other ones because I'm not talking about Tony as much, and I'm going to keep it short because I'm talking about myself. And maybe a lot of you guys, Platters fans, are not really that interested in my story. Y'all want to hear about Tony. So I guess then I'm going to talk about 1985 and what happened on that tour. So that's going to be my next video, live stream, which will be, oh, wait a minute. Today is Tuesday. Didn't I do a live stream yesterday? This live stream, oh, I'm jumping the gun. I was wondering something was wrong. See, my days are discombobulated, you know. I thought this was Wednesday. I thought this was Wednesday because I'm supposed to be filming on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'm going to, okay, so I guess the next time I'm going live is Friday because this is supposed to be on Wednesday since I already did Monday yesterday. I did that live. So I guess this live will be for Wednesday, even though it's Tuesday. So I won't go live tomorrow, Wednesday. I've covered that with this one. So my next one will be on Friday. And like I said, I'll be talking about Tony again. And we'll talk about the 1985 tours and shows and what went on that year. All right? So I'm going to say, what time? 22 minutes. Cool. That's cool. So like I said, I'm going to keep it short. So I'm going to say thank you for anybody who watched this or watch it later, for taking the time to hear about my story and my life and more about me than Tony. So thank you for that. And this is Teddy Fame, formerly of Tony Williams Platters, 1982 to 92, 10 years. I'll be back with you on Friday, same bat time, same bat channel, with another episode of Teddy Fame Experience as a member of Tony Williams Platters. So until then, love you, peace, and I'm out of this bad boy.